And as the referee chains the door closed, you are locked into the steel cage lounge. And the only way out is over the top. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Steel Cage Lounge. I am your host for the evening. I am the head of the table, the provider, the only tribal chief of the Steel Cage Lounge. I am the Sicilian Savage, and joining me shortly will be the main event himself. And ladies and gentlemen, main event Shane Uso is in your city.
You know what? I'll take it. It was better than last week's. That's for damn sure. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Jesus Christ, anything's better than what we had last week. Although I'm very sorry that I cannot deliver on that promise this week because I've got the results from AEW Dynamite.
Oh, we're jumping right in. Balls first. Look at this.
Well, the first thing I would like to discuss here is when Corey left, did he steal Mike Rome's jacket?
That is a wonderful question. We might want to hit him up on socials for that.
Yeah, I swear to God, like half the stuff I wanted to talk about tonight concerned AEW.
Wow.
And then Corey Graves took care of that.
Sure did. That's quite the developing story throughout the day.
Right. So it is 9:35 on a Tuesday. 9:36. Yeah, 9:36 on a Tuesday. Main event NXT. We've got Fraxium versus who is it? Is that Out the Mud or is that Tyreek? Yeah, it's Out the Mud.
Yepper.
OTM. Bronco Nima and
Lucian Price.
No Corey Graves on commentary. So if you watched New Year's Evil last week, by the way, I have the results of New Year's Evil as well, because there's a lot to unpack here. If you watch New Year's Evil, Corey Graves was the third commentator with Booker T and Vic Joseph. Corey Graves is not there tonight, has not been addressed. All we know is Corey Graves went on X today and said something about, imagine being told that what you want to do your whole life you can't do anymore because you are not physically able. I'm paraphrasing this, by the way. I'm not reading it. I probably should have gotten it verbatim, and then you succeed at something else, but then told you can't do it anymore on the top level because you're not famous enough.
That is, and then he alleged, like you said, he was going to have more to say tonight. However,
that's his second tweet. By the way, neither of these tweets have been deleted.
Oh,
said I'll have more to say this tonight on NXT. Apparently, before NXT started, he was sent home. So,
yeah, a lot to unpack there. I mean, I get it. You know, Graves has been very steady. I thought he's been very good on commentary, getting bumped obviously for Pat McAfee. You know, the powers that be, Netflix, obviously they've got a say in all of this, and Pat brings the star power, and you know, he made a lot of things happen, so you can't really, I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, Graves has been there busting his ass day in, day out, doing everything the company has asked of him. So I get it.
I mean, how many shows? I mean, he was on NXT, then he was on
Yes.
Raw, then he was on SmackDown, then he was back on Raw, then he was back on SmackDown. I mean, back and forth. I mean,
constantly doing video packages for them. You know, it's just promo work everywhere. You know, I'd be pissed off too.
Look at Wade. Wade was in NXT. Then Wade was brought up to. Then Wade was on SmackDown. Then Wade was on Raw. Now he's back on SmackDown. And first he was with Michael Cole. Now he's with Joe Tessitore. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's a tough situation, especially when you have so many like the same thing Nigel McGuinness. I mean, they're trying to
Yes.
figure out a way to squeeze Nigel McGuinness in there, and Nigel's best solution was to leave and go to an inferior product.
4 minutes in.
But they've got. I mean, they've got it. They've got an overstuffed announce team too. They've got. Do they still have JR?
They do.
They haven't buried him yet.
Not as of yet.
Okay, the corpse is still alive. All right. They touted JR as their like top play-by-play guy, and he never was.
No.
It's always been Excalibur. But Excalibur, JR, Tony Schiavone,
Taz,
Nigel McGuinness, Matt Menard, Ian Riccaboni.
And the list goes on.
Jericho. Remember Jericho was doing the whole first hour of Collision or Rampage at one point?
Oh, that's right. He was. He invented commentary on Collision.
That's right. Wait, that's a good question. So how much royalties does Jericho get for WWE being on Netflix?
Damn. Huh. You know? You should tweet at him.
I should. Oh, I got an interesting hashtag tonight.
Oh, do share.
So when I went to put in hashtag to promote us on X,
yeah,
I went to put in hashtag NXT on CW.
Okay.
And I was prompted to select NXT on Netflix.
Whoa.
And it had a little it had a little championship belt icon after it, which means it was approved.
A Freudian slip.
Ooh.
Well, now, this just got interesting. They just realized they couldn't follow Superman and Lois, I guess. It happens, man. I get it.
With the cancellation of Superman and Lois, there is no more Arrowverse content on CW.
Jeez. That's sad.
And that ended up being a pretty good show.
Was it?
Yeah, Superman and Lois. I haven't heard anything but good things about it.
Damn. Okay.
I mean, everyone like Tyler Hockner. Everyone says Tyler Hockner did a good job as Superman.
Yeah.
Michael Kuditz was a good Lex Luthor, and I mean that shows you don't need to stick. A show like that shows you don't need to like stick ironclad to the lore because Superman was married and had 2 kids with Lois.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's different.
To think of the comic, they're married and they only have the one.
I was under the assumption it was only the one. Yeah.
It's only Jonathan Kent, who's currently Superboy.
Yes.
Whose age fluctuates depending on how old they want Damian to be that week.
Yeah, I've lost all faith in DC, unfortunately.
Oh, but this is a wrestling show.
Yes. We digress.
Where was I? Let me give you the results for tonight as I accidentally closed the document. Okay, there we go. I do have reminders up there, and I misspelled D'Angelo. That's going to set off my OCD.
I won't tell him.
Let me just fix that. All right. Open the show. Oh God. Well, if I got to do the results from because you're going to be asking me why is Obafemi
Wait a
show with
second.
the title, right? Where the fuck are those? Because we did not do NXT last week. We did Raw.
We did Raw on Netflix.
We did Raw. So NXT TV episode 644 from the Shrine Expo Hall in Los Angeles, California. They got out of there They got out of there just in time.
Yeah, didn't they? Jesus.
When using information on this site, please include the link to this page or the homepage, profightdb.com. Thank you. Opening match, Julia defeated Roxanne Perez to become the new NXT Women's Champion. Then Stephanie Vacour won a four-way between Cora Jade, Kalani Jordan, and Lola Vice to become the number one contender. Stay tuned for that episode because that will be Sugar Shane's Gooner episode.
Yes, indeed.
Gigi Dolan, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tatum Paxley defeated Fatal, Cold, Collective, Influence,
Attraction,
whatever they are, the Toxic, Fallon Henry, JC Jane, and Jasmine Nix. Lexis King. Funny enough, even though the title is held up, Pro Fight Internet Wrestling Database is crediting Lexis King as the champion, and they're crediting him as a retention over Charlie Dempsey.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Who apparently is now going to get another rematch.
What the fuck?
If you watch tonight. And then main event, triple threat that was mostly Obafemi and Trick Williams until Eddie Thorpe decided to join them in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, thanks for showing, Eddie.
Thanks for showing up, Eddie. Eddie Thorpe and Trick Williams lost to Obafemi. Obafemi is now a double champ. Guess who else wants to be a double champ now?
Who's that?
That's Tony D'Angelo, who confronted Obafemi to start the show.
Oh.
And then Eddie Thorpe attacked Obafemi.
Of course he did.
While D'Angelo was fighting off Ridge Holland.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how we opened the show.
Well, damn.
And then they brawled into the parking lot.
Uh-oh. Something had to happen.
A good thing I wrote down this note so I wouldn't forget. And then they had a segment where Ethan Page and Dante Chen got into it in the locker room, which led to a match later on. But the highlight of that is Ethan Page and Dante Chen are talking.
Yeah.
In the middle, behind them, sitting on a bench, laying halfway into a locker, looking like he was the absolute most dejected person in the world, was a sweaterless Andre Chase.
Oh my God.
I like these two are talking. I'm like, I keep looking at, and he's like just like propped up against the locker with his eye, and all of a sudden he just buries his head in his hands. So
oh my God, I have to go back and see this.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, poor Andre. He lost everything. By the way, we haven't seen head nor hide of Duke Hudson, Riley Osborne, and Thea Hale for like 6 weeks now.
6 weeks.
Christ.
What are we even doing?
I guess they're repackaging them. Oh, and then so Stephanie had to defend her number one contendership over Shotzi Blackheart.
How'd that go?
For the North. I'm sorry, that was for the North American title.
Mm-hmm.
Due to some interference by Fatal Toxic Influence, Shotzi Blackheart defeated Stephanie Vacher.
What?
Yup.
Oh, fuck this show. Jesus Christ.
Which then prompted Stephanie to go looking for Fatal Influence Hulk Hogan style from the Saturday Night Main Event. During an entire commercial break where she was talking to like multiple people and you couldn't hear what she was saying.
Oh.
So Shotzi, I made a mistake there. Stephanie, that four-way Stephanie, that was for the number one contendership for the North American title, not the women's title. The women's North American title. Yeah, now Shotzi will get a shot because Shotzi pinned Fallon in that 6-woman match.
Oh my God.
So that's why Shotzi was saying she should get a shot before Stephanie. So she's getting a shot before Stephanie. Ethan Page then buried Dante Chen.
He's good enhancement talent.
Had to be 60 seconds.
Jesus.
And then Javon Evans attacked Ethan Page Ethan Page dispatched him with one slap to the jaw.
Damn.
Because remember, his jaw is wired shut.
Yepper. It's like Kanye West through the wire.
Yes. That's how I first came to know Kanye, was through that song.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was pretty sweet, wasn't it?
You see that?
Whew. Damn.
David Frazier just splayed. Who was that? I don't know if that was Bronco Nima through the table.
Holy shit. Yeah, it was.
Is that it? That's it.
He's shaking.
God, they continue to.
These guys are fantastic together.
These guys are an excellent tag team.
Thank you, HBK.
Oh, he lost his. It looks like he lost his mask too. Oh, and scouting here by DIY. So we have 9. So we are going to get a. We are going to close with a promo from. Oh, here she comes.
What? Uh-oh. Who's pulling up? Who this?
Is it Julia?
Huh.
Or is this one of the general managers? Is it like Nick Aldis or?
Oh, shit.
No, it's Boots. Who the hell wears boots like that?
Right?
Julia doesn't wear boots like that. Number one contendership for the women's tag team title. Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson defeated Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
The Meta Girls are number one contenders?
The Meta Girls are number one contenders again.
Nice.
And then before Fraxium came out here, Cora Jade defeated Kalani Jordan. The slide continues.
Wow. She's going to lose her shit.
No, she's going to do a heel turn by Eddie Thorpe. Kalani's going to do a Eddie Thorpe type heel. Like there's nothing it's like Eddie. There was nothing in Eddie's character that indicated he was going to do a heel turn.
Yeah.
And then he did a heel turn. So there's nothing in Kalani's character that indicates she's going to be a heel and she'll turn heel.
He just went to the Paul White school of flipping there.
Paul White school.
Blue Chew.
Let's see. Blue Chew is got commercials. Good. Yeah, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is becoming legit, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't believe we've come so far that Viagra is like over the counter now.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
All right. While we're waiting for Roxy, Friday Night SmackDown from the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Andrade. Mishin defeated Piper Niven. DIY defeated the Motor City Machine. No contest. This was the no contest. Wait, do I have the wrong show?
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
I got the wrong show again. Was that from last week? I'm reading. I'm like, wait a minute. I read these 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait a minute. Yeah, when you said Motor City.
I got the right Raw. Hold on.
Yeah, because didn't they fight A-Town Down Under?
Yeah, and all those guys interfered. Hold on. WWE. It's not the first time I've done this.
Oh, here we go.
There it is. Jesus Christ. All right, not from the Footprint Center, from the Motus Center in Portland, Oregon. That sounds about. Chelsea Green defeated Mishin to retain her U.S. Women's title. Legato defeated Pretty Deadly. Don't snitch, kids. LA Knight defeated Shinsuke by disqualification. MCMG defeated Theory and Waller. Bailey won a 4-way to become the number 1 contender, beating Bianca, Naomi, and Nia. Main event, Jacob Fatu. That's your cue, Shane.
I still love you, Solo.
Jacob Fatu and Tamatonga defeated Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso. When Cody abandoned Jimmy Uso to go beat up Kevin Owens.
That's not going to go over very well.
No, not at all. Maybe that is. Maybe that was. Maybe Julia's going to offer her a rematch or something.
Oh, okay.
All right, Monday Night Raw from the SAP Center in San Jose, California. It's amazing they're able to put. Well, I guess that's closer to San Francisco. It's not. People don't realize that San Francisco is like 3 hours from Los Angeles. I think longer.
That is correct.
Chad Gable lost to a debuting Penta.
Hells yes. What a match, by the way.
Yeah, excellent match. Who's, by the way, Penta's views on social media are more than most, are a bigger debut in WWE than Mercedes Moné in AEW. Sheamus defeated Ludwig Kaiser. Lyra Valkyrie defeated Dakota Kai to become the first Women's Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn defeated Miz after an excellent segment set up by Karrion Kross.
As always.
Kross, we've got to take care of our problem. Our problem?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, we have a problem. We don't have a problem. You have a problem. Damian Priest defeated Finn Balor in what nobody knew was the main event until the credits came up.
Yeah. And what's funny is I read that Penta's segment actually went overtime. So this would have been probably 2.5 hours right on the dot.
Oh, Penta looked genuinely content.
He did.
Like, he looked so happy to be there.
Yes, you could tell, and just what is going on here? Holy shit! Somebody got out the basement.
Once again, I am a couple seconds behind. Of course, I shouldn't know those. I've seen Bailey wear those boots before. And we don't even have Ty back here tonight.
Right? Yeah, well, everything's making sense. She escaped the basement, and he's out trying to corral her. This is interesting. I figured Roxanne would enter the Rumble.
She's been in the Rumble the last 2 years.
This is true.
Because they don't have enough. They don't have 30. Well, they might have 30 women now. Honestly, if you had to pick, wouldn't you rather see? I would rather see Julia and Stephanie Vaquer in the Rumble.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
And we might even see Masha Slamovich.
Oh.
Who is in attendance tonight?
Is she really? This is interesting.
Honest to God, though. I mean, did she walk into the salon and say, "Just make it look like shit"?
Just fuck my shit up.
Just fuck it up. Oh, perfect. Okay. I look like the protagonist from a Neil Druckmann game.
Oh man. Look at bro just keep spinning his belt. And There it goes.
I still speak of Neil Druckmann. I still can't get over the fact they cast Caitlin Devers to play Abby in season 2 of The Last of Us.
Wow. Yeah.
Caitlin, I know Caitlin Dever. I watched her on Last Man Standing for all 8 seasons.
Sure.
Caitlin Dever can fit inside of Abby from Last of Us 2. So the joke on the socials has been, are they going to put her in a muscle suit, which would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, God, make it happen. Why? What is going on right now? Oh. And what is this, Nitro? What the fuck? Are you kidding me right now? What the fuck?
Well, does that mean? Well, maybe this is the way. Maybe this is the way you get Roxanne. Because remember, I said Bayley's the number 1 contender for Tiffany's WWE Championship. So maybe Roxanne costs Bayley her title, or the title against Tiffany. Well, that would be...
Oh. What is Peacock doing?
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy?
Right? Yeah. Make it make sense. Speaking of making sense.
Roxy will cost Bayley her match against Tiffany. Roxy will enter the Royal Rumble and get eliminated by Bayley. And then maybe Bayley will come back and pull Roxy out. And then that'll set up a match between the two of them at WrestleMania.
Jesus.
Booking.
Make it happen. Why? Yes. Phil Ken Sebin. Why is there a Diddy documentary on here?
Wrestling common sense. Oh, God.
That was such a good show. I'll take the case.
Why is Peacock recommending me movies I have already watched?
Yeah, that's what they do. They actually recommended the Diddy documentary for me. So, yeah, there's that. Super Brawl. Yeah, I have to admit, Oos, that was quite the selection you made this week.
Make it make sense,
right? Because it doesn't.
No, it makes total sense. Because for this week and next week, we're gonna take you, Sugar Shane and I are gonna take you through some wrestling history.
Oh yeah.
Royal Rumble. We have three shows until the Royal Rumble. 3 shows until the Royal Rumble, and I figured what we could do is we could watch the first Royal Rumble.
Okay.
But we'll do that next week.
Nice.
So if you people remember, the first Royal Rumble was a free show on USA on USA Network on a Sunday night.
Correct.
Yeah. Why did Vince give away a free show on the Saturday night? Well, after Shane talks about some gummies, I will tell you.
Oh, it's a hanger. Look at you. That is awesome. By the way, my little card is in my old phone, so I'm just going to freestyle it here. So it's not going to sound the best. So Atlantis Nutrition is the...
freestyled it every week.
No. No, this is the ultimate freestyle here. Atlantis Nutrition is the official nutritional supplement provider of your boy Main Event Shane Uso and the Steel Cage Lounge. All ingredients are third-party tested for purity and are made right here in the United States of America. You can get anything from ashwagandha, tart cherry, sea moss, hormonal balance. There was you know what? I wanted to jump right into the creatine, but I know Doc loves when I talk about the testosterone gummies because there's a lot of people out there who might need them. Like, I'm looking at you resolutioners who are hogging all the machines in the gym, you fuckers. Hurry up and quit so I could get back to my bench already. Thank you very much. I use the creatine gummies. They taste like lemon heads, excellent for muscle building and recovery. You can set up a subscription service, get these gummies delivered straight to your door, say their name, and they appear. Lightning quick shipping. Check it on out at atlantisnutrition.com. Use promo code OOS23. Save 10%. And don't forget to visit our new friends over at Contenders Clothing. This is awesome, super breathable, comfortable. I love these t-shirts. The hoodies, I've got some coming. The boxer briefs and the trunks are very comfortable. They're all officially licensed with some of your favorite IPs like Rocky, The Godfather, Top Gun, South Park, Halloween, Yellowstone, and more, including Anchorman. I forgot to throw that in there. So head on over to contendersclothing.com/OOS24. Save 20% on any purchase.
I'm in a glass cage of emotion. Oh my God, this pay-per-view is so old. Gordon Sully is on it.
Yes. Yes,
Right,
he is.
So for some fucking reason beyond me, is that Jim Crockett decided he was gonna have a pay-per-view in the Nassau Coliseum.
Strike one.
So Jim Crockett decided the NWA is going to invade the Northeast, which is the WWE's territory. But you know, Vince was invading the entire country at the time. So the NWA is gonna put on a show in Uniondale, New York, Nassau Coliseum. For all of us that know, it was the Bunkhouse Stampede on January 24th, 1988. Vince McMahon, the pettiest man in the history of professional wrestling, offered a free show on USA Network. And that became the Royal Rumble. Who's that? Who was that there with Zbyszko? Was that Precious or was that Missy Hyatt?
I'm all set at the Drunk House Stampede. I missed it.
You're already at the Drunk House Stampede.
Yeah.
So the Royal Rumble. By the way, the Royal Rumble, which I have the results for because I actually from probably around 7:30 to around 9:15. Shane wasn't replying to my texts, and I thought he was lost.
My bad, Oos. I wasn't home.
He was lost in a black hole. So if he wasn't able to make it, I was going to do the Royal Rumble instead and save the Bunkhouse Stampede because I know Shane likes to get every ounce of NWA and WCW that we can watch on this show, just like a crack fiend getting his last hit. You got to take it where you can get it.
For sure.
So the Royal Rumble was which they did in the First Ontario Center in Hamilton, Ontario.
The Hammer.
Which is basically on the other side of the state, basically, from New York. So there was a state between these two shows. And then it was... By the way, Bunkhouse Stampede, 6,000 in attendance. You know how many Vince drew at the Royal Rumble?
How many?
18,000.
Jesus Christ.
And it was a 20-man Royal Rumble.
So the Drunk House Stampede outdrew AEW.
PPW is outdrawing AEW at this point. Oh, by the way, did you see people pointed out when Penta got in the ring and looked toward the camera, he had an utter look of shock on his face because he's never seen a full side of the arena on the hard side of the cam.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God! When Phoenix shows up, it's going to be insane.
Christ. Yes, looking forward to this. Holy hell!
So the Bunkhouse Stampede, which aired on pay-per-view opposite a free WWE show on the USA Network, opened with Nikita Koloff retaining his television title against Bobby Eaton. By the way, Dave gave this match -2 stars.
Ouch.
So I guess Dave considered Nikita the Russian Hulk Hogan.
That's accurate. Yeah, because I can't imagine Bobby Eaton getting, negative stars.
Oh, baby, here comes the United States champion, Dusty Rhodes. So wait, this is a caged battle royale?
That is correct. I can explain the rules once we hit play. You're going to laugh.
Where are you? I have to get to the...
Yeah, I am 1 hour, 19 minutes, 21 seconds.
I went past you. Fuck. I'm exactly at 120, so we can get Dusty's entrance here.
Cool. I'll be there.
120, 1 hour, 20 seconds, even. Bunkhouse Stampede. It's the only Bunkhouse Stampede on the Peacock network. Oh, and they're actually calling it the WCW Bunkhouse Stampede, but it's the NWA Bunkhouse Stampede.
Nice. There we go.
So I don't think billionaire Ted had actually completely invested by this point.
Not as of yet. No, but this kids, if you're inquiring, obviously once we hit play and we're balls deep into this. Now, I am a staunch WCW supporter / NWA supporter. I do not recommend going back and watching this event.
Yeah.
Watch it if you're under the influence of narcotics or alcohol, because it's the only way you're going to get through it.
Oh, that's. I was gonna say we could start reading AEW results, but then that would probably be actually worse than the Bunkhouse Stampede.
Valium is required for that.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, 120 in 3, 2, 1, play.
There we go.
As we got
the lights.
Like I said, Nikita defeated Bobby Eaton. Larry Zbyszko defeated Barry Windham for the UWF Western States Championship.
Jesus.
What the fuck is this? Is this AEW? We're just bringing in belts from other... Why the hell did Road Warrior Hulk get a shot against Ric Flair for the NWA title?
So, Road Warrior Hawk and Scott Steiner always got title opportunities against Ric Flair. And I'm probably going to catch a lot of heat for saying this.
Oh my God, here's 70-year-old Ivan Koloff.
Yes.
Wait, who
is that?
Yeah. It's a cowboy.
On a steel horse he rides.
No. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I gotta keep going. Why Road Warrior Hawk got and Rick Steiner.
Fucking warlord, man, jacked. But if you've seen one Ric Flair title defense, you have seen every Ric Flair title defense, because every single match is exactly the fucking same. And Hawk no sells throughout the entire fucking thing.
And he won
with hair.
He won by DQ, so there must have been shenanigans. Oh, Lex.
Look at this. Fresh out the Horseman, Lex, by the way.
All right, the Bunkhouse Stampede. It's Dusty Rhodes, Arn Anderson, Ivan Koloff, Lex Luger, Road Warrior Animal, the Barbarian, the Warlord, and Tully Blanchard. The interesting thing about those, how many people did I name there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the people in this match, and Road Warrior Hawk, and Ric Flair, and Barry Windham, will all be in the WWE within the next 3 years.
Jesus Christ. That's insane.
The only three people who did not make the jump. Who is that? Oh, is that Magnum TA? God almighty, that looks like Dan Severn.
Right?
The third annual Bunkhouse Stampede, even fucking better.
I was going to say, that was the ref from fucking All Valley Finals.
Oh.
Holy shit. So here's where it gets interesting, Doc. So how do you win? Or how do you eliminate your opponent? You make him exit through the door, or over the top of the cage. over the top of the cage.
Well,
Yeah.
no wonder Dusty won.
And pay attention to Dusty throughout this entire match, because all he does is hang out on the fucking rope half the time.
Baby, you think I'm going over the top of that cage? You don't know who's booking this match, motherfucker.
Man, oh man. This is great. They all look like they just came from the fucking gym too.
I am. They're all wearing like Zubaz and muscle short. It's like sponsored. This match is sponsored by the Road Warriors Zubaz account. Am I correct in pointing out that Cody hasn't been born yet?
That is correct.
Wow.
Wait, 88.
No, maybe Cody is born because he's like 36.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's definitely a little shit right about now. Yeah,
we're close. Well,
still a little shit.
Don't tell me how to Google.
Yes, still need that on a shirt.
Cody is 3 years old. No, 3 years old. Cody is 2 years old. Cody is 2 years old. Cody is also 1 year younger than my brother.
He was just beginning his story.
He's in the front row yelling, "Daddy, finish the story." Cody, I may have the pencil, but I don't have the book. Rick has the book, and he won't give it to me, and nothing I can do about it.
Uh-oh. We got our first one coming up. Oh, wait, no, there's multiple.
How do you force a man to leave a cage?
Yeah.
This may be worse than the reverse battle royale.
I think it might be.
And they've done 3 of these at this. Oh.
Yeah. NWA, ladies and gentlemen.
Warlord with no. We got Warlord with no face paint. Who's that in the? Oh, that's Ivan. Ivan should have retired 10 years ago. Ivan was probably too old. I'm going to look up how old Ivan is. Ivan was probably too old when he won the WWF title.
What the fuck was he doing?
Ivan Koloff.
He's biting him.
Ivan, well, okay, all right. I can't comprehend this.
Yeah.
Ivan Koloff is younger than me in this match.
What?
He is 45.
No fucking way.
He is 45 years old.
Holy shit.
And he looks like he's 85.
Jesus Christ. Speaking of Dusty with the tank top on here, do you ever see that video of him on socials circulating of him playing a charity basketball game back in the day?
Yes.
Dude, he was good. Holy shit. Dusty had game.
Well, Dusty had soul.
That's true.
Like Dusty, the blacker the berry, baby, the sweeter the juice.
He's the man. Miss him. Ooh. God, this is.
We've and Ivan's busted open. We've been doing this show for 5 years.
Yes.
We have watched some of the strangest fucking things I've ever seen. And for the first time in my life, I am speechless.
Yeah.
I don't even know how. I don't even know how to fucking. If Gordon, I'm trying to listen to Gordon and Jim, and they sound like they don't. If they don't know how to fucking call it, how the hell am I supposed to call this? What are Hawk and is that Hawk and Tully? Animal and Tully. Animal and Tully are like on the top row. How do you force a man to?
We've done it, kids. We've done it. We broke them. Yeah, this just defies.
And if you ask me, folks, if
Yeah.
it can get any worse than this, oh, don't worry, it can. I will be watching AEW tomorrow at 8:00 on Max because I come home and I'm sitting here at 8:00 and I'm like, well, what
And he's doing this willingly too, by the way.
I go, well, I'm doing it for history's sake. You know, I'm a broadcast journalist here,
Wow.
which is more than Corey Graves is right now.
Ouch. Never too soon, by the way.
I've been checking all night to see if Ringside or Cage Side reported that Corey Graves has been released from his contract.
Nothing.
Nothing. But the fuck, even if he fucking goes to AEW, I just listed 15 people they have on commentary right now.
Jesus.
I mean, like,
That's right. Yeah.
What would they do with him? Where would he go to TNA?
Yeah, that's weird because even there, like, there's the WWE connection.
Would he get cleared and show up wrestling somewhere? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, this is even worse. I mean, we've talked about on this show. Your typical battle royale is like we watched WrestleMania 2 and Bruno Sammartino was like just standing in the middle of the ring looking for someone to fight for a good 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And this is like, yeah, how many of these guys are how many of these guys are going to blade? My God, this is like the second time in 2 weeks we've seen Arn Anderson bleeding profusely in a match.
That's what he does.
Apparently, Arn Anderson won a rodeo.
Yes, he did.
Dusty with the knee pad on over the jeans. On Tully with 2 knee pads. Nothing says 1980s hardcore wrestling like knee pads over the jeans. Right?
Yes. Make it make sense.
Oh, and Barbarian is borrowing a shirt from the Brooklyn Brawler. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is I can't I can't lie here, man. When you said this was what we're watching, it's like, oh boy.
I wanted to know what Vince was so afraid of that he had to run a live show, a free live show on the other side of the state.
Yeah.
You know what? Vince probably was watching this in the back in Gorilla, and after what was I worried about?
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Me worry?
If I'm correct, I don't think they ever came back to the Nassau Coliseum.
No, they did not.
Dusty with the fucking weight. Dusty with the weight belt. Shades of his son.
Yes. That's where he got it from.
So the horsemen right now are Arn, Tully, Rick, and Wyndham?
Wyndham, that is correct.
Wyndham, okay.
Yep, because Luger was...
Luger replaced Ole.
Yeah, Luger was evicted, so he's fresh out the horseman here, so... America loves NWA wrestling. Right. Just not tonight, baby.
I'm surprised Luger isn't having flashbacks from the Bruiser Brody match. Yeah, you had to remember that one,
Right?
didn't you? Yep.
Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. Yeah, he was feared for his life, TK.
That's crazy though that they ran him out of Florida Championship, and
Yeah.
here's Dusty. Here's Dusty in NWA from Florida Champion
Mm-hmm.
now booking the show.
Correct. Yeah. Funny how things work out, right?
See how things work out. Because this is post Black Tuesday.
I think so. Yeah, can we zoom out of aren't? Yeah, thanks. Okay, there we go.
We haven't eliminated a single person yet.
Nope. No, we have not.
This is a 26-minute match.
Yep. Let me check.
Yeah, let's check.
Yeah. Currently at 134 with one.
Oh my! We're only 6 minutes in.
Yep. Yep. Right? Oh God, what are we doing?
And now, wait, is this in teams? It's every
It's
man
not
for himself, and Dusty's there having a conversation with Animal.
correct. Yeah, as Luger's getting teed off on by the Horsemen in the match.
AEW Dynamite 275, January 8th from the F&M Bank Arena in Clarksville, Tennessee. Take the last train to Clarksville. You know?
Hell yeah. Let's go, monkeys.
Will Ospreay defeated Buddy Matthews in a match that Dave Meltzer gave 4.5 stars.
Because of course he didn't. By the way, Buddy is fucking jacked to the gills, man. Holy shit.
And then Ospreay told Buddy, hey, if you never need anyone in your corner, because apparently your boss signed a 3-year contract and not a 5-year contract.
Ooh.
But I will get back to that later. Bobby Lashley defeated Mark Briscoe because fuck the Indies.
Correct. Just kidding. We love you guys.
They had a casino gauntlet match that included Adam Cole, Adam Page, Daniel Garcia, Jay White, Jeff Jarrett, who never made it to the ring, Kyle O'Reilly, Lance Archer, Ricochet, Roderick Strong, and Wheeler Yuta. But the winner was Powerhouse Hobbs because fuck the Indies.
Fuck the Indies.
Fuck the Indies. Fuck the Indies, Bubba.
You tell him.
And Chris Stantlander defeated Tony Storm and Willow Nightingale.
But did she remember it? We don't know.
Who has worse amnesia right now, Tony Storm or The Rock?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't even get me started on that.
Farmer's always good for joining
the
show when I'm in extreme pain. Hope you guys are well. I'm watching the Bunkhouse Stampede and I am reading AEW results. I'm an absolute sadomasochist. By the way, Dave Meltzer gave this match 3 fucking stars.
Come on.
He should stop. Be hanged.
Jesus Christ.
You know why he gave it 3 stars? Because Hulk Hogan isn't in it.
Oh, that makes sense now. All right, there we go.
I still have no idea who that is. That Bunkhouse? It's not Bunkhouse Buck, is it?
No, I don't even know who the hell that is.
It's not Dirty Dick Slater. He looks familiar though. I just can't. It's not. When I saw him from behind, I thought it was Tom Parker or Colonel Tom Parker.
He doesn't even go here.
He doesn't.
Yeah, Farmer. I was just venting about the resolutioners at the gym. You missed that one, dude. Fuck those guys. Get off the fucking bench. Quit Quit benching 20. Get the fuck out of my way. Let me bench my 230 and get out of my fucking way. Did I mention that? Fuck. Pisses me off. It really is. Look at that. Winston Cigarettes. Sponsor at the Nassau Coliseum.
Oh, good. Oh, remember, I mean, what it was. I mean, it was still it was the NASCAR Winston Cup
Oh, that's right.
up to like 2020, 2002, 2003. I want to say.
Yeah.
I don't think they switched out for Nextel until 2024.
Fucking Arn almost slipped off the second rope. Did you see that? Ah.
That was a nice shot of an empty chair.
Yeah. Well, what did you have AEW on? We got jokes tonight, everybody. Oh, look, he's going over.
Finally, Ivan had enough. Ivan, who is younger here than John Cena, CM Punk, Edge, AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, R-Truth.
Jesus Christ.
I think Miz is getting up there too.
Oh, he's got to be.
This is just absolutely absurd.
Yeah, yeah. Again, I was shocked to shit when you picked this, but
So while we're watching some shitty Southern wrestling, let's talk about Jeff Jarrett.
oh wow. Ouch.
Yeah, so
what do you do now?
They had a casino gauntlet. First of all, the casino gauntlet match was just as fucking bad as this. Because they said it was a gauntlet match, but guys kept coming out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So how is it? So it's not a gauntlet match. It's a rumble, but you won by pinfall. Yeah, if it's a gauntlet, it would have been. I forget who started out. I'm looking here on who went out through the door there. Warlord. Yeah,
that is so fucking weird.
Who the hell started the match? I think it was Jay White and Adam Page started, and then Adam Cole came out.
Damn.
And then Ricochet came, but it was just like guys, and then when a new guy would come out, the guy who was one of the guys in the ring would get dispatched, and he would lay outside the ring, and the other two would wrestle, and then someone else would roll out, and another guy would come, and it was like everyone was still in the match, and they just kept. But that's not a gauntlet. A gauntlet would be like that night Rollins wrestled for an hour and kept pinning people until Roman pinned him.
True.
And then Roman got pinned by Baron Corbin, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, that's rough. Torture rack.
So I don't know what is Lex trying to soften up Tully to throw him over is Lex going to try to is Lex going to gorilla press Tully over the top of the cage?
Oh, he's going to yeet him right over. Yeah, like fucking Bam Bam on Spike.
That fucking hand tape is filthy.
Yeah, check out Dusty's arm.
Is Dusty bleeding?
Oh, you could say that, yeah.
Dusty was bleeding before the match started.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, check his arm out. Pretty rough.
Oh no, Dusty has not bladed. That's incredible. I think the Barbarian has bit every single person in this ring. It's like chewing on Dusty's arm like he's fucking Nosferatu.
Yes. Jesus, look at this.
They're gonna dump. Like it's a sack of fucking potatoes. Fuck you, Lex. It's not 1997. It's not 1997.
Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see who's the last. Is knowing Dusty. Dusty. My guess is going to be it's going to be Arn and Tully and Dusty, and then Dusty is going to Superman Arn and Tully out of the ring or something, right?
LOL. Dusty wins.
LOL. Yeah. Well, who had the pencil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Jeff Jarrett comes out to wrestle, and he never made it to the ring.
Oh.
And they're doing this whole story. And then MJF came out and confronted Jeff Jarrett because Jeff Jarrett said, I got to win the world title because this is my last chance. And MJF said, well, you only signed a 1-year contract, so you have So they're basically telling us that Jeff Jarrett is going to win the world title by the end of the year.
That just sounds absolutely terrible to me. I'm sorry.
I'm just like, this is my question.
Fire away.
Why does this fucking guy have to keep wrestling?
Yeah, just
You
help
were-
out backstage.
You
like
were hired. You were hired as the director of live events, and you were hired to expand the house show circuit for AEW. Why are you insistent on going out there and fucking wrestling?
yeah.
What the?
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck, Jeff? Does Jeff Jarrett really feel like he has this much to prove?
It's already a stacked roster, and there's guys just sitting at home doing nothing. Ricky Starks, we're looking at you, but
You're in the WWE Hall of Fame. You're
Yeah.
in the WWE Hall of Fame.
What?
Your resume, despite your terrible backstage politics in three now going on 4 separate fucking companies.
Yes.
You made it into the Hall of Fame. You're going to be remembered forever. Why do you still need to be doing this?
Let them know. Yeah, there's you know how it goes. These guys can't get out.
Lex eliminates Tully and Arn with himself.
And the feud continues. And then there were 2.
There's only 2. Oh, he just gave Barbarian.
Look at that. That cheating son of a bitch. And down goes Dusty.
Yeah, so they've got the Road Warriors and the Powers of Pain in NWA. So by my timeline, Demolition is running rampant through the World Wrestling Federation.
That they are.
If I'm correct, and if I'm also correct, when we watch it next week, the first Royal Rumble, the competitor 1 and 2 in that Royal Rumble is Axe and Smash.
Oh, that is correct.
How fun was that?
That was a lot of fun. They didn't hold back. They beat the hell out of each other, actually.
Yeah, they showed why they're tag team wrestlers.
There were a lot of punches thrown. Let's just say that. So that's a lot of headbutts.
Yeah. So while we were talking about Jeff Jarrett, apparently Animal, the Warlord were eliminated.
They were. And did we see it? Nope.
No, yeah, because I was like, you were like, oh, it's down to 2, and I'm like, I didn't see 2 people get eliminated, but I guess they're gone.
Yeah, they just magically disappeared.
Just yeeted out of the ring.
Sure did. Now look at this weak ass finish.
Oh, this is the weak ass finish. Okay.
Yep, time to take it home.
Oh, baby, we should have taken home like 20 minutes ago. Look at these bionic elbows.
Look at everybody. Look how excited everyone is to see it. Did you see that? Jesus Christ.
I bet you half these people are here thinking this was a WWF event.
Yeah, this was yeah, tell me they were at a fucking funeral home. Jesus.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to discuss. Cope came out to cut a promo,
Oh god.
and he was mentioning names and pausing for applause. Like he mentioned FTR and paused for people to clap, and nobody clapped. And then two or three incels in the crowd figured it out and started to clap, and everyone else started to clap.
Oh my god.
It was it was like he was delivering a promo to an empty house.
I can't. I
Oh,
fucking
that's it.
can't.
The bionic elbow is going to knock the Barbarian off the top of the cage. 2 bionic elbows.
And there he goes.
Oh, Jesus God. I mean,
And we are put out of our misery.
how do you force a man into a position where he has to straddle the top of a cage? It does not.
Yeah.
I bet Vince saw this and was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, he had to have. There's just no. Like I
I
said,
wish it's okay. I'll go again. So this is 1988. So Bruce is there. Can you? Oh, he gets a trophy.
he's got the boot.
He's got the boot.
God Almighty.
Can you imagine him and Bruce watching this in the sunken living room
Oh my god.
in Connecticut
I can't.
with the picture of Vince on the motorcycle in the background behind the couch?
Oh my god. Yeah. This is just. Yeah. Oh god. Well, that happened.
Baby, I've got a great. What if the trophy is a boot? A steel toe boot.
Modeled after probably one of his, I would guess.
And I could hit Ole Anderson in the head with a loaded boot. Ole Anderson, you hit me with a loaded boot. Oh God! Wait, don't tell me there's post. How much post show is there?
Oh, not much at all.
We got 3 minutes of
Yeah.
credits.
Boy, oh boy, I would give anything for Bischoff to come out right now and say they had 3 minutes. Jesus, 23 minutes ago.
This pay-per-view has gone on too long.
Jesus.
3 minutes. Too long. Although I will point out, I don't think the Royal Rumble is the first Royal Rumble is not much better.
True, but you're not going over the top of a cage.
Right, and they're not. Yeah, and people and the other thing, the Royal Rumble did not determine the number one contender. They were a good 3, 4, 5 events into it until they.
Yes.
I think it was Yokozuna was the first one to get that honor.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, because the 2 previous ones, Hogan won and he was the champ. So
Right. Man.
So while Jim Ross is signing off here, the only other thing I wanted to talk about was a news story that seems to pop up every 6 months. Malachi Black is leaving AEW.
Are we sure this time?
Malachi Black has been leaving AEW since he signed with AEW.
Yeah, he's been leaving as many times as I've retired from podcasting. So it's just, I don't know.
Remember when he walked out at the pay-per-view and stood on top of the stage and waved to everyone?
Yes.
And then gave Tony Khan his notice, and Tony Khan was like, "Fuck you."
Tony had the balls back then.
I think I've talked about this, that Tony was basically saying, as far as I know, Tony basically said to him, "You're under contract, and I will send you home and pay you to sit at home until everyone forgets who you are."
Woo! Yikes.
Oh, that is Missy Hyatt.
Ah, okay.
I thought I heard her neighing.
Yeah. Yeah, bear. Oh, look, Flair.
Okay, we get the
Oh,
highlight.
no, he did the
Flair is
flip.
bleeding and Flair is bleeding and flopping. It must be 1988.
I've never seen that.
Oh, we go. The highlights from the Bunkhouse Stampede. It was just Dusty giving Barbarian the bionic elbow, and then that was the only highlight they had.
Jesus Christ.
But no, I guess I heard. Well, Dynamite. That was, I guess, what teed everyone up was Buddy. Buddy Murphy's another one who wants out. I know that.
I don't blame him. He wants to go. His wife has discovered her sex appeal, so yeah, maybe he's a little worried.
Yeah, Osprey said, "Buddy, oh, you need to leave." He said, "You need to get out. If you need someone in your corner to help you move to the next level, I'm your man, bruv."
Oh God. Oh my God. Why does Peacock hate me? It's starting to play Battle Bowl 93 now. Get this shit off.
I canceled that out. And then I guess the other clue was someone said something to Brody King that he needs to step up and be the leader of the House of Black. So
Damn.
yeah, the rumors are saying that as we know, Tommy N signed the for reasons that are fucking beyond me. Why would you sign a 5-year contract with a?
Yeah, like why?
So he signed this 5-year contract, but apparently it had an out after 3 years. So he was the rumor is now that he was able to get out of the contract because that was 2022. This is 2025.
Jeez.
And he will be clean. He will be clear and free by April, I think. I guess Tony Khan just pulled him off. He said he's opting out, and Tony Khan basically just sent him home to sit out his contract.
Tony found a big boy pants.
So I'm guessing he'll show up the night after WrestleMania.
Could very well be.
Unless something changes and he is already out, and then that would be awesome if he showed up at the Royal Rumble, but I'm assuming.
Man, as long as he comes out to that banger of a theme, I'm good with it.
Of course he'll come out to that. He's been doing what? Maybe they said he did 6 weeks of character development on SmackDown so he could debut in AEW, and now he's been doing 3 years of character development so he could bring that character right over and slot right in WWE.
Yeah, just can't wait to see him and Karrion Kross encounter each other. Be a nice little feud.
I'll tell you what, I've got to give Karrion Kross credit.
Mm-hmm.
Because how many times have you seen? I mean, I'm going to throw it out as an example, but he's, I like him. He's a Hall of Famer. He was the measuring stick in WWE for the longest time, from one guy trying to get up from the mid card to the main event.
Mm-hmm.
X-Pac was basically the same character for 10 years.
Yes.
Kross is not the same. Kross isn't the same character he was 2 years ago. Kross isn't the same character he was, and that Kross that re-debuted that attacked Drew McIntyre isn't the same guy that was in NXT.
That is correct.
That he was like a meathead in NXT.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was like just a and now he's grown out his hair, and he's like more manipulative. I love it.
Oh, the character work is off the fucking charts, man.
Yeah, he's evolved. He's done a great job. And everyone's they're wasting him. They're wasting him. They don't use him. They don't do that. I mean, we can't all be in the main event right now. I mean,
correct.
God, especially with Cena. God, you know what? I know he said on Busted Open his dream feud is CM Punk.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he said his dream feud would be CM Punk. I wouldn't mind seeing John Cena do a program with him this year. Just to hold Cena over for 1 month between feuds.
I don't hate it. Yeah, it gives the kids some shine, and learn a little something from Cena, and then maybe you could take that, and who knows? I'm good with it.
Although, what's the end game here with him? I guess the end game. We're trying to get matches for WrestleMania. I guess you can find a way to fit Miz and Cross onto the card at some.
I'm sure you could. I mean,
or are we not going to have room for Miz and Cross, and it's going to end up being they're going to have their blow-off match on the Raw after.
Yeah, speaking of the Raw after Mania, Jesus Christ, can we do something with that already? When was the last time it was actually good? What, the Fandango one?
The Fandango.
That was incredible. That's got to be one of my favorite Raw episodes of all time.
God, we've had some good debuts on the Raw. I'm trying to think. We've had some. No, the Cody when Cody came out on Raw, the Raw after.
There you go.
Because everyone wanted to know what everyone want. Cody came out and wrestled, but he didn't say anything. So everyone wanted to hear what he had to say. And he said, "Finish the story."
Of course.
You have to finish the story.
Because yeah. Fuck.
That's what Cody said. He goes, I just said finish the story. Now everyone else has a fucking story.
Right? Yeah. God almighty. Although the best usage of that was what's that guy on TikTok, Ace Steel or something, who makes those videos?
You mean Punk's buddy?
No, what's those where I guess they take the models from the 2K games
Ace,
and they put
Ace of Steel or something.
That's what it is. Yeah, and he puts them in high school. Yeah.
WWE high school.
LA Knight's yelling in the library, and Cody's reading the book. I'm trying to finish the story.
I have to finish the story. Shut up. We have Jacob Fatu jumping off the top of the high school, landing on top of Goku, and they explode.
Braun Breaker running through walls and fucking lockers and everything.
Aces of Steel on social media.
Oh my god, so good.
I'd say go look for him on TikTok, but today is the 14th.
Oh, it's going away, isn't it?
There might not be a TikTok in 5 days.
Oh wow, what's everybody gonna do?
Well, I've noticed a lot of people on TikTok are saying follow me on Instagram or follow me on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, because Instagram has Reels and YouTube has Shorts. So
that's true. You can always use those. Yeah.
This would be a brilliant time for Elon to bring back Vine. Right?
Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, one of my favorite videos on there. So 2 guys and 2 girls were walking towards each other. The guy was holding the letter D, just handed it off to her. And his buddy goes, "Why'd you do that?" "She wanted the D." Oh, God.
So
Sophomore humor, you gotta
that
love
was funny because there's so many people would like cameo on other creators on other creators' videos. Like, was that like Rudy Mancuso and?
it. Yeah, I'm not even sure who it was, truthfully.
Oh, funny.
Man. Speaking of funny, Bronson Reed's on one on X. Jesus.
Oh yeah, he called out Penta.
He's calling out everybody, man. Holy shit.
He called out Penta. He called him a La Parka lookalike.
Yeah. He even went after Ric Flair. That was great.
Oh. Who does Bronson Reed think he is? Jake Paul.
Yeah, pretty much. He's killing it though.
Honest to God, if Jake Paul challenged Ric Flair to a match at WrestleMania, fucking Rick would take it in like a heartbeat.
Oh, you know he would.
I don't want that man anywhere near a wrestling ring.
Yes, please no. Please no.
Then we'll have another 6 months of Conrad promoting the match.
Right. Great. Promoted as Starcast.
Oh yeah, Starcast. Oh.
Right. I heard it's coming back this year.
Didn't Tony Khan make some big announcement and Conrad was there?
Yes. Yes, he was. That's right. Holy shit.
And they were in like a parking lot.
And there was like 40 people there.
It was like 4. Oh, it's so bad. It's like beating a dead horse at this point. I'll be watching.
Isn't it? Like, it's not even fun anymore.
Yeah, it's like the clear winner is the company that got the $1 billion deal to go to streaming, not the one whose companies. Well, we're $50 billion in debt because we can't get a superhero movie to make money. All right, we'll put you on Max.
Yeah. Congrats. And Sheldon Cooper's still outdrawing them. Fucking crazy. I don't get it.
It's like, well, I'll give you the opportunity here to. I'll give you the opportunity here to do your second favorite hobby besides working out, which is ridiculing Zaslav.
Oh, this fucking guy. I you know what? It's not even fun anymore. I feel like all the joy has gone away just because it's not even like this man just keeps. I don't know. I don't get it.
It's like, so they postpone the Batman Part 2. They postponed the filming until next year because the release will be in 2027.
Yeah, and Pattinson's taking up martial arts and all this shit so he can fucking...
And the point was to have a younger Batman, and by the time they start filming, Pattinson will be older than Ben Affleck was.
Great. Great. See, if they just went and got Alan Richson, we wouldn't be in this fucking predicament. But they're too fucking stupid to do anything.
They could do the Dark Knight Rises again.
Oh God. Yes, please.
They could do the Dark Knight. They could do the Dark Knight Returns. He'll be so old.
Yeah. You know, that might not be bad.
Yeah, we'll critical drinker and Mauler theorized that the reason they pushed it back was they're hoping is what James Gunn is hoping, that they'll push it back, and then Matt Reeves will eventually come and say, I'm leaving the project, and then James Gunn will have Batman all to himself. Because you're going to have James Gunn's going to have his own Batman, but then you're going to have another Batman, and for your typical normie, that's going to be two. Wait, there's two Who's this Batman? Why are there two different Batmen?
Yeah.
You know what would have been awesome is, remember they turned the reins of DC films over to James Gunn before that Flash movie and the Blue Beetle movie came out?
Yes.
What if that Blue Beetle movie had made $2 billion worldwide?
Well, Zaslav would have pulled the plug on Gunn just like that.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Like we're gonna give you the. Oh wait, now this movie, they would have.
Oh yeah, they would have. They would have made a fucking trilogy out of that goddamn thing.
Oh no, then they would have greenlit Blue Beetle 2 with a $500 million budget. It would have bombed.
Correct. Yeah, because then they bring in Firestorm, and then fucking it just wouldn't get over. No. Give us Red Tornado, goddammit.
Give us Red Tornado.
Give us what we want.
Have we ever had Red Tornado in a movie? No, I don't think we've ever had Red Tornado.
We have not.
Red Tornado.
Right? I pulled that one out of my ass. Can we get Guy Gardner?
Oh, we are.
Are we?
Yeah, he's in the Superman movie.
Are you serious?
Played by Nathan Fillion.
Yes. About fucking time.
Yeah, he's part of that. He's part of that team that is bankrolled by Maxwell Lord.
Oh, this is great. Okay, I might actually watch that now.
It's Guy Gardner. It's Green Lantern Guy Gardner. It's Hawk Girl and Mr. Terrific.
Fuck.
And Maxwell Lord is played by Sean Gunn.
Oh, okay.
Because of course he is.
Right? Yeah. Nepotism.
Never. Yes,
Damn.
I think Brainiac is the villain in this. Based on the trailer, I think Brainiac is the villain.
I like it. All right,
and
let's go.
Or the other villain, I think, because Lex Luthor is in it, and I think Brainiac is also in it. And if you're trying to figure out who is playing Brainiac,
yes,
if you look at the cast, Alan Tiddick is listed, but he is not given. It doesn't say who he's playing, so I think it's him.
CGI. Yep. Oh my god!
Yep. Of course, he's a supercomputer.
I love it. He is fantastic as the Joker, though, in the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Yes.
I still have to watch the Kite Man spinoff.
Wash is a good voice actor.
Damn it.
Oh, and just to get us back on track, because this is a wrestling podcast, we are 4 weeks away from the fourth. What is version? What they'll actually be releasing will be version 4 of Captain America: Brave New World.
Yes.
After their 4th round of reshoots.
Oh.
And Seth Rollins is basically telling people, don't go see it because they've reshot it so many times, I'm no longer in it. That is fucking terrible.
What are we doing?
That is just fucking terrible.
Wow.
Four rounds of reshoots. You know Harrison Ford is like, why am I coming back here again?
Right? Yeah.
What are we shooting?
I just here?
What the fuck are we shooting today?
Oh God.
Just turn me into a Hulk and kill me.
I've got to die in every movie now. It really is about the mileage now,
He
isn't it?
didn't die. He didn't die in Indiana Jones.
I'm sure he wanted to, though.
He only died on the inside.
Oh,
4
God.
rounds of reshoots. There were a reported budget of $350 million. There's people saying it might be the most expensive. How is a Captain America movie featuring the Falcon the most expensive movie of all time? Upwards of close to $500 million budget. It's going to need to make $1 billion worldwide to break even. It's not fucking happening.
Hell no.
It's not fucking happening. And Thunderbolts isn't making any money. That's not happening either. It might have a chance if they don't cuck Bucky.
And you know they're going to.
Yeah, but by picking Sam to get the shield over Bucky, they've already cucked him.
Sure did.
Yeah, so it's amazing that the fate of the superhero movie this year lies in the month of July with Superman and Fantastic Four.
Ooh. Yep, we're fucked.
Yeah, that's what Ryan Kittle said. He said if the Superman movie makes like $1 billion, then they're gonna say to Gunn, do whatever the fuck you want, keep remaking Suicide Squad over and over again. But if it makes like 500 million worldwide, then they're gonna basically pull the plug on him again.
Yeah.
But if it makes like 750, then they'll probably let him continue, but he'll have a very short leash.
I can see that. Definitely.
Oh, that's the other thing. An executive in Hollywood said the reason they keep making superhero movies is they haven't found a genre to replace it yet.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever find one, unfortunately.
Well, they better hurry up or there's going to be no film industry pretty soon at the rate they're going.
Yeah, that's true.
Burning through money.
Yeah, speaking of comic adaptations, I thought they were supposed to do one with Harrow County, but nothing ever materialized.
With
and that was a Harrow County. It was actually a really good comic book.
Harrow County.
Harrow, Harrow.
I'll have to look. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, I'll have to send you some of the books, man. They're really good.
It might, well, it might be flying under the radar and still in development.
Probably. Oh, Jesus.
It wasn't written by Neil Gaiman, was it?
No, it was not.
Yeah, all his adaptations are getting canceled. So.
Oh, and rightfully so.
Because he got canceled.
He sure as hell did.
I'm not getting into any of those details on this
Thank
show.
you, yes.
I was hearing some of them this afternoon. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, we're not getting Marvel Man the Dark Age now.
Yeah, that's some bad shit.
But he seems so normal.
Don't they all, though?
Don't they all?
Yeah, pretty bad.
Yeah, what did I hear someone say the other day? We were talking about Dave Filoni was all Dave Filoni does is take other people's ideas and pass them off as his own.
Oh, God.
And somebody replied, was like, who does he think he is, Alan Moore?
That's a good one. Damn.
And I'll have a curse put on me now by Alan Moore.
That's okay. It only lasts for like 20 minutes. You'll be fine.
Because it's a death curse. That's Sugar Shane, anything else before we sign off here?
Just want to say thank you, everybody, for downloading us and hanging out. We love doing this. It's all for you guys, and it keeps us out of trouble. So keep supporting us, and we'll keep rocking out for you guys. Oh, and by the way, for those not in the know, I actually went to the dark side. I used to have an Android. Now I'm one of the iPhone people. So there's that.
Yes, I can now I can actually text you from my iPad now.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah, because it's all within. So yes, welcome to the dark side. We have cookies.
Thanks. You have protein shakes because I could use one right about now.
No, I meant cookies for the Safari. That's what.
Oh,
We're running
haha.
on
Well
the
played.
website. Yeah.
Well played.
So, like Bunkhouse Stampede, what was happening on the other side of the state on that night on January 24th? Well, you will find out next week when we watch the Royal Rumble, the first ever Royal Rumble 1988, which was live on USA Network. That'll be a week from tonight. Until then, on behalf of Main Event Shane Uso, this is the Nightmare Doctor. And Neil Gaiman, you can go to hell. Straight to hell, buddy. You're going to find David Tennant there because he plays the devil on Good Omens.